Episode 1131 of the Multifamily Collective. Today I want to talk about a professional growth model that I have been working on, that I intend to employ in 2022. And I wish I'd employed this 10 years prior to now, maybe 20 years prior to now. So my message really is for everybody, but I'd really put an emphasis on those of you who are early on in your multifamily career. I would encourage you to go out and put this model in place because I think it will accelerate the pace of your professional growth, certainly, but in addition to that, your personal growth. So even though I'm calling it a professional growth model, I think that you can employ it over two pieces of your life. And in a perfect world, your professional life is completely in alignment with your professional life. So the model is 5 pieces, and given whatever role you play in your professional career, or wherever you are at, I would should rather say, in your professional career, you'll sort of have to mix and match against that timeline. So it'll look a little bit different in terms of the people you bring into your life in the early innings versus who you would bring into your life in the later years. So there are 5 pieces. One is a coach. Find a coach. A mentor is the second piece. The third piece is an executive council. The fourth piece is a forum. And the fifth piece is a board. And so even though this is probably more germane to somebody in an executive type role in an organization, I think that you can sort of pare that back and make it match to your timeline or wherever you may be in your professional career. So little bit of put a little meat on the bone as it relates to each one of those 5 things. So a coach is somebody that really helps you with life. So something that you might be contending with in your life, be it in your family relationships, certainly in your community, or other organizations you might participate in, but it really helps you refine your character is probably the way I put that best. Look at your person and the areas of opportunity you have as a person to build your character, and a coach is there to help you do that. A mentor, on the other hand, is somebody that actually has done your job before. So you find somebody that has actually been in my case, a chief operating officer, or in your case, it might be a property manager or regional manager or a VP of some particular division of an organization. Find somebody that has done that before and that has done that well, and then partner with them to help you look at, most importantly, the blind spots in your effort, but certainly other areas of opportunity where you might further enhance something and or you might shore something up that might be lacking. So that is what a mentor does for you. An executive council, this is really a group of, I'm going to call them a peer group, even though you might have, for example, I play the COO in an organization, and we have other C-suite members in the executive council, and then certainly the owner of our company is in that meeting as well. But that executive council allows you to get a get a view into a broader set of business principles. So let's say you're a step down from the C-suite. If you get an executive council together that allows you to see a little more broadly what your business is doing, not only as it relates to what you're doing in your immediate marketplace, but more broadly speaking in a set of businesses. So if you operate a property management company, maybe you also look at other companies that manage, let's say, hospitality, for example. You get a little peer view into a hospitality organization, and that broader view of business helps you make better decisions within your business, which leads to the next thing, a forum. So you get a bunch of individuals. Since we're talking about multifamily, you get a bunch of multifamily oriented people, and you get in a room, or you get in a virtual room, and you talk about the challenges that are happening in the industry. Perfect example of something that is happening presently is our the efforts to hire service team members, otherwise known as maintenance team members, in the multifamily space is very, very challenging. And there are a number of forums out there that are being put together to address this issue, not just talk about it, but talk about actionable things that you can actually put in place to hopefully press back against that issue. And then the last thing is a board. And I think a board really gives you a very, very broad perspective into to business, so you can certainly see things that are coming at you from a business perspective that might impact your business, both positively, but also, in potentially more importantly, from a negative perspective. So how is COVID impacting your business? How is something that is happening in a foreign country that could have a broader implication for America, and how is that going to impact your business? For example, the price of lumber, right? It's gone off the charts. So price of lumber as it relates to other foreign markets that supply lumber rather, and how that makes its way over to the United States in the way of imports, and what it is costing, or what it does cost our business to absorb that higher cost, or what it might mean to a consumer. So anyway, those 5 things. I went a little long on this video, but I think it's important as you move into 2022 in the out years that you put together this professional model and get yourself in the discipline of going through meeting exercises with these particular groups of people and or individuals to help you be a better person and a better operator in 2022. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.